Hi, my name is Bayu Sarwono, and I'm the owner of Samsara Ubud, and also the co-founder of Samsara Samudra. And I'm here with my business partner.
Hi, my name is Aditya. I'm the co-founder for Samsara Samudra, doing the project with Pak Bayu.
So, good afternoon, Pak Bayu and Pak Adit. Thank you for your time, for interviewing with us. So, how did you first enter the hospitality industry, and what inspired you to establish Samsara Samudra?
Well, I started my journey with the Samsara Ubud project, and I think that was almost 10 years ago. So we started construction back in 2015, and I think I must admit that I was very ambitious back then. So 2 years after we completed the Samsara Ubud project, I started thinking, okay, well, what else can we do within the tourism sector? And then I reconnected with Pak Adit, I think back in 2017, 2018. And I thought, why not explore creating something together? And what inspired us to launch Samsara Samudra, I think there is something nostalgic, classic, adventurous, and exciting about wooden boats, because at the end of the day, Samsara Samudra is a 42 meters, 6-cabin Phinisi style yacht.
How did the collaboration between you and Pak Bayu begin at Samsara Samudra?
Well, I met Pak Bayu for the first time when we went to college together in Melbourne. So that was 20 years ago.
Oh my God, you just disclosed our age there.
Yes, 20 years ago. So yeah, we went to the same university, and after graduating, and Pak Bayu, we parted ways. Pak Bayu moved to Sydney to pursue his career in banking industry. Then I moved to Singapore to work in the shipping industry. Until one day we met up again in Singapore. We caught up with each other, after so many years not seeing each other. And then Pak Bayu was building his Samsara Ubud empire at the time. All of a sudden, we just chit chat, and then we come up with this kind of idea, why don't we just combine our expertise, Pak Bayu in the hospitality industry and I'm in the shipping industry, and the concept of floating hotel concept just pop up in our mind, and it led to our idea of building a Phinisi boat, which we call now Samsara Samudra. And I must say that I've witnessed how Pak Bayu has successfully built Samsara Ubud, and in that way I trust his vision in this project.
It's a teamwork as well, because look, I'm so lucky that I've got a patient business partner who understands that his business partner can be very pedantic sometimes. So yeah, it's a teamwork.
What values or shared vision united you in developing Samsara Samudra?
Well, the Phinisi boat itself represents as Indonesian heritage, and as you know that Phinisi boat is also a UNESCO intangible cultural heritage of humanity. That's something that we Indonesian people quite very proud of. And also the history of Phinisi boat itself is very interesting and very fascinating for me. And the second one is actually we intend to promote the beauty of East Indonesia. If you've been to Labuan Bajo, if you've been to Alor, Ambon, Raja Ampat, it's very majestic, it's very beautiful, and it's very different from other parts of Indonesia, in my personal opinion.
And I think we also believe that there are opportunities in the marine tourism sector.
Yes, of course.
And we're a maritime country, and I think as Indonesians, we need to do something to actually highlight that and learn more about what we can do so we can be, to some extent, the leader in marine tourism.
True.
How do you both view Samsara Samudra's position within Indonesian hospitality and the luxury yacht industry?
Look, we believe we are in a fortunate position where I think we know what it means to be Indonesians and what our culture is about: humility, togetherness, harmony, and to some extent, craftsmanship. We hope that we have done a good job in combining this rich Indonesian heritage and international standard.
what philosophy and guest experience that you aim to deliver to the guest?
So I think that is related to our philosophy as a brand. I mean, as a brand, we believe that luxury is multidimensional. And, we always ask ourselves, what can we do to create and to curate unique experiences for the guests that best represent the destinations? Because what we will experience in Ubud, in Bajo, in the Forgotten Islands, in Raja Ampat, they're all different. And we need to come up with something that best represent the destinations, I guess. Because in the end, all these different experiences have one goal. They should enable the guests to reconnect. And that is to reconnect with the nature around them and to reconnect with their loved ones, with their family, with the friends that they haven't caught up in a while, and most importantly, to reconnect with themselves.
With destinations like you said before, like Raja Ampat, and then Alor, and then Ambon, and then Labuan Bajo, how does Samsara Samudra curate these immersive and personalized journeys for guests seeking for both adventures and relaxation?
See, I think firstly we need to acknowledge that every traveler is different, and people have different desires. They want to do different things when they're on holidays. Holidays are very personal things. It's like a personal investment. So we need to know, okay, what do they want to do? So even before the trips, we've already contacted them, asking them, what are your preferences? And that helped us to prepare really well. And then after that, I think during the voyages, we just have to make sure that, challenges do happen. And we just have to be able to properly communicate every challenge that we have.
It's very tailored and very custom for each guest that we sail with us.
Yeah. Again, we're lucky to have such an amazing crew. We've got a 16 crew of cruise director, executive chef, activity manager, even the barman or the cocktails at Samsara Samudra are amazing. You guys have to try it. And, we've got an amazing captain, chief engineer, and everyone just work as a team. They work as a family to make the holidays memorable. So I don't think we can take credit for what they do.
Yeah.
So that's how we can actually achieve the personalized services. So it's the preparation, the execution from the team, and also the follow-up after.
Okay, so in your own opinion, your honest opinion, what are the most important aspects of being a successful leader and CEO?
Well, for me personally, I think number one, CEO must be visionary, forward-looking, the plans, what the project's gonna look like for the next 5-10 years. Must have a good emotional intelligence, empathy towards all the stakeholders of the business, resilient, persistent, and probably the other one is lead by examples. How about you? It's not easy, isn't it, to be a leader? Or easy?
And look, I agree with your points. It's a challenging time to be a leader these days, and they have to be able to play many roles. Strategic. They have to listen well, and they have to understand the business inside out. And to some extent, you have to know your numbers. At the same time, you have to encourage the team to be the best version of themselves. And this requires hard conversation at times. And also, this is one thing that I've learned over the past 10 years, and I've only done this for 10 years, so I still need to learn a lot. But I think a leader needs to have the humility to know that we don't know everything sometimes. And what do we do when we feel that we don't know the answer? Maybe we need to ask for help. Yeah, and fill the gaps with someone who has the knowledge. And pick well. I think that can be quite a challenge.